Hey honeys, listen up because today we're going to talk about voting. So we can all agree that 2020 has been an intense year, creating an even more intense election season. But right now, it is so important that you voice your opinion in the political system available to you. Unfortunately, young people haven't been participating in elections as well as we could. Only 46% of people ages 18 to 29 voted in the 2016 election. But that number can definitely go up. So with your help, we could reach 50% this year. On the ballot this year, we have Republican Donald Trump, Democrat Joe Biden, Howie Hawkins for the Green Party, and Jo Jorgensen for the Libertarian Party. It's also worth mentioning that Jo Jorgensen is the only female presidential candidate this year. Chances are you haven't heard much about Jorgensen or Hawkins. They're also rarely mentioned in media, making it really difficult for them to gain traction.
If you haven't already, you have until October 5th to register to vote. You can do this at vols.utk.edu, and there's a link on their homepage. If you're voting in person this year, you can find your voting locations by entering your name and your address at govotn.gov. You'll need to bring a form of ID with you. Most likely that'll be a driver's license or passport. Your other option is to vote by mail. The first step is to make sure you're eligible for an absentee ballot. Next, you need to check your physical mailbox daily for your ballot. When you receive it, be sure to complete all required parts. The only way to return your ballot is by mail. Be sure to put the address of your county's election commission and a first-class stamp on the upper right-hand corner.
I have 3 tips for casting your vote this year. 1. Know all of your options. Look into third-party candidates even if they don't have a huge following. 2. Think about why you're voting. Because politics are so cluttered with biased opinions and emotional responses, deciding who to vote for can be super difficult. We need to emphasize the importance of policy-based voting more than emotion-based. Understanding the political system at a young age will help you weigh the pros and cons of political actions and ideas. To make it easier, we've put each candidate's website in the description. So ask yourself, did I base my decision off of policy or emotion? Why am I voting? Tip number 3 is to figure out what issues are most important to you and find out where every candidate stands on those issues. In just a few minutes, you can look through each candidate's website and social media page. And if you're feeling super motivated, go look into their history with the issues. Compare each candidate's stance on the issues. See what their values are and think about how they could affect your future.
This year, voting may look a little bit different. A lot of people will participate through mail-in voting rather than going to the polls. To do this, you must 1. Fill out an absentee ballot request at the tn.gov website as soon as possible. 2. Submit it via mail, fax, or email to the local county election commission office. 3. Once you receive your ballot, fill it out and mail it back to the county election commission. We recommend that you drop off your ballot by October 27th to ensure that it arrives before the polls close on November 3rd. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you for listening and happy voting.